Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comic, host of Bachelor Nation News, and we have our final update to the contestant that never was. Now, we love Connor Brennan, but he'll never be on the upcoming season of The Bachelorette, as far as we know, although I would love to see him as a musical guest. You know, a boy can dream, but the rumor that Reality Steve had said was that Connor was the surprise alumni, and then that led to so much hate. And he goes, BS, that's not true. And unless he comes later on in the season, a la Blake Moynes, a la, small YouTuber Nick, unless one of those things happens, then he's telling the truth. So we don't know where he's going to be. Do me a favor. I'm making this live with the Patreon right now. Patreon.com/Dave Neal. We'll play a little game. Let me know in the comment section that's watching the Patreon. Give me a couple tag words to say. Give me a couple secret phrases, and I'll repeat them back in the next couple minutes on the show. So we'll do a little live improv with you guys. So that's for my comment section on Patreon.com/Dave Neal. In the meantime, let's get into it right now. And also, we have a 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time live stream today. That's 5 o'clock somewhere, 5 o'clock East Coast, 2 p.m. Pacific live stream. We'll show some never before seen content. I'll talk about my wedding planning. I might have a date, and it might be sooner than later. And I'm going to let you guys in on it. It's going to be a blast. Plus, an unboxing from one of our Bachelor Nation supporters, some gear that's in here. So we're going to get into all of that. It's been a fun time here at Bachelor Nation. So we'll get into all of it. And if you haven't already, check out Dave Neal Show. I've got 2 videos that are popping off on my other channel, Wildest Moment in Live TV History. And we discuss the slap heard round the world. But in the meantime, Reality Steve reported on Friday, March 25th, that Connor, 30, would be competing on Gabby and Rachel's season, claiming that he didn't know when the Tennessee native would join the cast, but alleging that Brennan would definitely be on the show. Okay, so maybe he will be on the show. I don't think so once you hear his final reply. So stick around, I'll share his final reply. He said, "News to me, LMAO." The musician who is fondly remembered as Connor B, or Connor the Cat, due to his Night 1 costume choice, wrote via Twitter in reply to Reality Steve's claims. Earlier this week, ABC released the names of 35 suitors, and he says it wasn't him. We made this video. Hey, whoops, wrong spoiler. And he said, drops a rumor that I'm going back on Bachelorette. And suddenly I'm flooded with the meanest things anyone has ever said about me. And a great reminder why I wouldn't go back on the show. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him whatsoever. There are aspects of my channel that I don't want to pursue because I don't want to get hate from parts of Bachelor Nation. I'm not even on the dang show. I've got a sliver of the whatever they have. So I can understand the sort of the decision-making factor to just not want to be a part of it. You have to factor in, are the followers and money worth the potential mental health issues? Now, of course, Connor's a great up-and-coming musician, so he says, you know what? I'll play my music in front of 5 people before going back on that beach. And maybe he does go back, I'm okay if people decide to change their mind because that's what life's all about. You make the best decisions with the information you have, and then sometimes you change them. Here's what he had to say. Here are my final thoughts for the night before I log off and throw my phone in the ocean. I love how emo Connor Brennan is. I love it. Oh, he's just like in Titanic where she drops the heart of the sea in. He's like, there goes the phone, blub, 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 blub. And then he just finds out it floats and it's, waterproof. I love being on the show. Sure, it was incredibly emotional, but I learned so much about myself. I love the intentional conversations, no phones, focus on relationships, friendships, etc. I know what I felt, and maybe I am just naive enough to believe that people can actually find love there. That was the only reason I ever went on and would ever consider going on again. Not for clout or followers or attention or a music career. It was because I wanted to fall in love. The experience of being there was incredible, though watching back, excruciating. Having strangers dissect everything you do with a cruel lens is awful. And people will say, oh, just don't look at that stuff. Or you knew what you signed up for. Did we? So before you judge someone or say some mean stuff about going on a TV show to find love, is that so much worse than dating today? In a lot of significant ways, I think it's better than DM slides and dating apps. Regardless, there's a way to enjoy the shows without being cruel. Try it. Now, don't get Connor the Cat all hissy, because this is what you get. A guy who shares his emotions, and he's got great points. Is it that bad of a show to want to date around on TV, considering the alternative? So that's our Monday Smackdown for you guys. That's what we've got. And look, there's 2 truths in life. One, don't pee in the pool. Although, if the pool's big enough, I'll let it slide once in a while. Hey, if you've been drinking all day, that pee's water. Do what you got to do. You're in a Vegas pool. What do you want from me? So don't pee in a pool. And number 2, don't mess with my boy Connor. And don't terrorize me with your pregnancy. Just don't do it, all right? We're all bloated. We're all trying our best. Anyway, so after these aggressive negotiations between Connor, we received this. Chris Randone said, damn, y'all asked for this? And then Connor said, Chris, F off, Chris. And he says, nah, I'm still feeling messy. That's Connor's response to Chris about Connor potentially being on the show again. And look, I'm all about it. Please don't put weeds in my roses. That's what Connor's saying. that one made no sense. I can't win them all, folks. Anyway, so, so we're happy for him speaking his mind, living his truth. And here he was that night. Celebrating Hunter Montgomery's 15 years sobriety. So Connor was here at Katie's event. There they are. We'll see Connor in the background somewhere in there where we have got a John Hersey there. There's a Katie Thurston, or Connor's operating the camera. Either way, he was there. Let's see. Oh, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news. Breaking news to report here in Bachelor Nation. We've got Tommy the cat meets Connor the cat. How funny that, John Hersey. Isn't it funny that Connor went weeks farther than John Hersey did in dating Katie Thurston, but now Katie's happily with John Hersey. They're going to be on Caitlin Bristow's Off the Vine podcast tomorrow, which we will be covering on my channel. I've already listened to it. It's a good one, guys. There's going to be some comments about Blake. There's going to be some comments about when and if they're getting engaged, and all of that jazz will be included. So lots going on there, and lots of love to share with Connor. Now, unrelated to Connor being announced to be on the next Bachelorette, which now we know is not true, I received this shirt from Connor, Sweet Josephine. Now, hold on. I'm getting a phone call from Tasha. I'll get back to her in a second here. So anyway, his band, Sweet Josephine, has this beautiful merch, which you can get at his band's Instagram, Sweet Josephine. And we had a friend of ours, of the community, on Dave Neal's community on Facebook, which is free for you guys to join, posted this. Accompanying Dave's recent post about getting Sweet Josephine band tees from Connor Brennan, I looked up his band Sweet Josephine on YouTube, and they've only got 18 subscribers. Almost made me doubt it was really their channel, but they've got their videos posted there. Connor's personal channel only has 200. Maybe we can all maybe we can all head to YouTube and show him some subscriber love. Happy Saturday, folks. And then there it is. And of course, when you click on it here, this was days later after posting it, we see that they've now got 85 subscribers. So good for them. Good for Sweet Josephine. Obviously, when they release more content, we'll keep promoting it and talking about it. But the saddest part about this video, now stick around for this, is that we got some hopes up of people that thought Connor was going to be on the show. Here's a call from one of our favorites after finding out Connor was going to be on the show. I hate to break the news to you, Karen. Connor's no longer on Bachelorette.
Hey Dave, this is Karen from Huntsville. I know it's been a while, and, I miss you, and, I am so happy to hear about Connor coming back, and thank you so much, for, broadcasting that.
You cut the crap.
I'd like to hear back from you. It's been a while, but thank you so much.
Turn the TV off.
I'll talk to you later.
Oh,
Bye.
we love Karen. Karen from Huntsville. Thank you so much for calling. Karen, just so you're caught up on the story, as far as we know, Connor is no longer going to be on the show, but Reality Steve hasn't denied the rumor. So, could something be a brewing? Was he supposed to come on a few episodes late? Judging by the response that he gave to people, the answer is no. But an interesting spoiler nonetheless. Some former leads have told me that this could have been a mole that they were searching for within the Bachelor community, the actual employees, where they gave people fake rumors and then saw which ones made it back to Reality Steve to find out who his mole would be. I wouldn't be surprised if that were the case. Let me know what you guys think. And of course, go check out patreon.com/Dave Neal. Live stream 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. East Coast. We'll see you later today. Bye, everybody.